Today we're going to talk about another type of measurement called measuring the weight. When we're measuring weight, we're measuring how heavy or light something is. So sometimes this is easy to do just by putting two objects in your hands and seeing which one feels a little heavier. For example, I have a dragon and a dinosaur here. One is quite large, one is really tiny. If I'm holding these in my hands, which one do you think is the heavier one? Yep, the dragon is definitely heavier, I can tell. But sometimes it's not that easy to tell just by holding something. So to be able to measure the weight, sometimes you need something called a balance. Now at school we have lots of balances, and you might be wondering, well, how can I make a balance at home? I'm actually going to show you. So what you're going to need is some Play-Doh. A can be any type of can. And you need a lid. So here I have a shoebox lid, and here I have a lid from one of our games, Candyland. And so what you're going to do is you are going to get out your Play-Doh. And you're going to put it on the table. Then you're going to need to take your can. Now, if I put my can like this, we talked about this with 3D shapes. If I put it like this, is it going to roll? Nope. We need to put it on the circular side, the round side, for it to roll. What you're going to do is you're going to stick your can on top of your Play-Doh so it won't roll, but the top part is going to be kind of like the rolling part. So the bottom is going to stay put. Then we're going to put our shoebox lid right on top of our can, and we're going to make sure that it looks about even, and there you've created a balance. So let's double check with our dinosaur and our dragon to see if this one was in fact heavier. It felt heavier, but let's test that out now on the scale. So I'm going to put my dragon, I'm going to hold it while I put these guys in here. I'm going to put my dragon on one side, and I'm going to put my tiny little dinosaur on the other side. Now when I let this go, it should go over towards this side because the balance is always going to fall on the side that's heaviest. Think of it as if you're on a seesaw. If you were on a seesaw with your mom or your dad or your mom would probably be heavier, and they'd be down and they'd fling you way up in the air. So I'm going to let it go. Are you ready? Let's see if it goes towards the dragon side. Yep, it definitely did. So these guys were kind of easy. This one was way bigger, but that's not always how it works out. So here I'm going to put my balance right back in the middle. There we go. All right, now I have two pigs for you. I have the very lovable Piggy stuffed animal, and I have a piggy bank. Now, if I were to look at these two objects, Piggy, the stuffed animal, is a lot bigger. But at home, I want you to think, which one do you think is heavier, Piggy or the piggy bank? Why do you think that? All right, now we need to see which one is heavier. So I am going to hold my scale, my balance. I'm going to put Piggy on one side. Maybe. Stay. And then I'm going to put my piggy bank on the other side. Now remember, the balance is going to go down towards the side that's heavier. Okay, so I'm going to let go, and we're going to see which side goes down. So even though the piggy bank is smaller than Piggy, it weighs more. So a balance is really nifty. It can show us which object is heavier or lighter when it's really hard to tell. So you can create a balance. Maybe I can center it. You can create a balance at home, and you can see what things around your house are heavier or lighter. Here I just have lots of different things. Nail polish and a cup, a hairbrush and some scissors. Or you could even see how many crayons weigh the same as markers, or how many markers weigh the same as crayons, and you can write it all down. So remember, whenever you're measuring weight, you're measuring how heavy something is or how light something is. And a balance or a scale is a really easy way for you to tell which one is actually heavier or which one is actually lighter, especially if your objects are almost equal, means like they're almost the same. All right, guys, hopefully you guys have fun making your own scale and measuring things that are heavier and lighter in your house. Bye.